Good morning, I am Aprila Kising Lama and these are the headlines of the hour. It's the fourth day of the ongoing Tihar festival today. No celebrations due to new moon. Newar community of Bhaktapur to observe Maw Puja later today. Government prepares draft bills for Political Parties Act in line with the interest of the ruling parties. Election Commission set to send the draft to the Home Ministry. The United States claims they have received information indicating there are 8,000 North Korean troops in Russia's Kursk region. And Nepal wins by 6 wickets against England in the Hong Kong Sixes. Captain Sandeep scores a half-century with aggressive batting. According to the Calendar Determination Committee of Nepal, although today is a new moon under one of the main festivals of Nepal, Yama Panchak, that is Tihar, there is no festival. Each month's new moon is a festival in itself for most communities in Nepal. The committee clarified that due to changes in dates, there is no festival at sunrise on new moon this year. Traditionally, cow worship is done at the transition from full moon to the waxing phase of the moon, which will align with Tihar celebrations as noted by theologian Professor Dr. Ramchandra Gautam. It is mentioned in the statement issued by the committee that 6 festivals will be held on the same days starting from this Saturday. However, the Newar community of Bhaktapur is celebrating Maw Puja tonight after discussions with priests and astrologers of Taleju Bhavani temple. Similarly, the Newar community of Kilagal in Kathmandu also celebrated Gai Puja today. The Election Commission has prepared for a draft bills to Political Parties Act after discussions with political parties among other stakeholders. The draft consists of provision that would facilitate split of political parties, as the laws, if amended, would allow any dissident faction to split with the support of 20% party lawmakers or central committee members. The existing law requires at least 40% support for party split. The draft has maintained the threshold for a party to be recognized as a national party. However, introduced a new requirement of 33% seats at all 3 tiers.
त्यस्तै गरेर अब यो यसभन्दा अगाडि अध्यादेशमा भएको 20% केन्द्रीय सदस्यहरूले चाहिँ अर्को पार्टी गठन गर्न चाहेमा सक्ने गरी व्यवस्था थियो भने त्यही व्यवस्थालाई यसमा पनि कपी गर्न खोजेको छ, जुन अहिले नियमावलीमा पनि यो कायमै छ। तर अहिलेको एक्जिस्टिङ एनमा चाहिँ 40% भनेर यसको व्यवस्था रहेको छ।
The draft also includes new provisions that requires members of the party to prove they are not associated with any other party, or as opposed to the old provision based on which signatures of the members would suffice for party registration. Likewise, in order to make financial transactions transparent, the draft provisions make it necessary to submit an annual audit report. The Commission is preparing to send the draft to the Home Ministry right after the ongoing Tihar festival.
तर्जुमाको तर्फबाट चाहिँ फाइनलै हो, तर यसलाई अलिक हाई लेभलबाट पनि अनरशिप होस् भनेर आयुक्तज्यूकै संयोजकत्वमा समिति गठन छ र त्यो समितिले भने यसलाई हेरि नसकेको अवस्था छ। अहिले यो हामी स्थानीय तहको चुनावको माहौलमा भएको हुँदा स्थानीय तहको मङ्सिर 16 को निर्वाचन सम्पन्न गरे पछाडि चाहिँ यसलाई छिटोभन्दा छिटो हामी गृह मन्त्रालय पठाउने सोचमा छौं।
The government had tabled the bill on Political Parties Act on 1st of February 2024, but withdrawn it on 20th of April, saying deliberations were needed.
पनि विधेयकमा केही सुधार थप जरुरत छ भन्ने लागेमा सरकारलाई या त्यो भन्दा थप परिमार्जन गरेर अगाडि बढ्नुपर्छ भन्ने लागेमा अथवा अहिले तत्काललाई त्यसलाई फिर्ता लिएर अब अलि पछि अर्को विधेयक लैजाने अथवा जे पनि हुन सक्छ सरकारले अर्को विधेयक लिएर आउने नलिएर आउने भन्ने कुराहरू हुन्छ।
निर्वाचन सम्बन्धी ऐन लगायतका ऐनहरू पनि हामीले हाम्रो प्राथमिकताका आधारमा चाहिँ हामीले सकेसम्म छिटो आगामी अधिवेशनमा लैजाने गरी चाहिँ मन्त्रालयले तयारी गरिरहेको अवस्था छ।
The government is set to table the bill at the parliament as soon as the Home Ministry receives the draft. It was the 116th birth anniversary of Mahakavi Lakshmi Prasad Debkota yesterday. In this context, in our Public Voice segment, we had asked in several provinces which part of the poet's works did they remember the most. Let's take a look at what they had to say.
मन्दिरमा जान्छौ यात्री कुन मन्दिरमा जाने हो
हातको मैला सुनको थैला के गर्नु दानले सागर सिस्नु खाएको बेस आनन्द मनले
छेत्रीको छोरो यो पाउ छुन्छ घिनले छुँदैन मानिस ठुलो दिलले हुन्छ जातले हुँदैन
नटिप्नु हेर कोपिला नच्यात्नु पाप लाग्दछ नटिप्नु फुल नानी हो दया र धर्म भाग्दछ
तार रूपी सुख स्वर्ग भित्र रमे रमाए ली भित्र चित्र सारा भयो त्यो मरुभूमि तुल्य रातै परे झै अब बुझ्छु बल्ल
सडक किनारा गाउँछ ईश्वर चराहरूको तानामा बोल्दछ ईश्वर मानिसहरूको पीडा दुःखको गाना
हाम्रो मिठो नेपाली गाना झ्याउरे भनेको यो खेत भित्र बिरुवा रोपे नदेखि खनेको
गाउँछ गीत नेपाली ज्योतिको पंखा उचाली जय 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 नेपाल सुन्दर शान्त विशाल
नटिप्नु हेर कोपिला नचुड्नु पाप लाग्दछ नच्यात्नु फुल नानी हो दया र धर्म भाग्दछ
हातका मैला सुनको थैला के गर्नु धनले सागर सिस्नु खाएको बेसा आनन्दी मनले
खोज्छन् सबै सुख भनी सुख त्यो जहाँ कहाँ छ आफू मिठाई अरूलाई दिनु जहाँ छ
जरुर साथी म पागल यस्तै छ मेरो हाल म शब्दलाई देख्दछु दृश्यलाई सुन्दछु वासनालाई स्वाद लिन्छु आकाश भन्दा पातलका कुरालाई छुन्छु
के हो अहो अमृत त्यो सूर्यदेव पान सच्चा कमाई गरी खानु भनेर जान खोज्छन् सबै सुख त्यो कहाँ छ आफू मिठाई अरूलाई दिनु जहाँ छ
हेर हेर भिखारी अडी अडी आयो करुण दृष्टिले नजर उठायो गाढा दुःखको मौन प्रकाश झिना तार बजायो
It is time for our segment Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion.
Public Pulse.
What do you think is the reason for efforts to introduce provisions in Political Parties Act that make it easier to divide parties? Options are A, to split parties, B, ploy to invite instability, or C, vested interest of the ruling side. The voting is on. Type NEWS, select your option A, B, or C and send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us. Deputy U.S. Ambassador to the United Nations Robert Wood has said that the United States has received information that indicates there are 8,000 North Korean troops in Russia's Kursk region. The Russian representative in the 15-member Security Council at the time did not respond to Wood. Moscow has neither denied nor directly confirmed the presence of North Korean troops. After an initial denial, North Korea has since defended the idea of deploying troops as being in line with international law. Russia invaded Ukraine in February 2022. In August this year, Ukrainian forces fought their way into the Russian border area of Kursk, where they continue to hold territory. The US and China also clashed at the Security Council over Washington's accusations that Beijing is providing large-scale support for Russia's defense industrial base. China's deputy UN ambassador, Geng Shuang, said China has not provided weapons to any party to the conflict in Ukraine and has strictly managed dual-use items, products capable of being used for military as well as civilian purposes, according to global rules. He accused Washington of peddling anxiety, fabricating enemies, and stoking confrontation. The United Nations and United States imposed sanctions on nearly 400 entities and individuals from more than a dozen different countries, including China, to counter invasion of its measures imposed over Moscow's invasion of Ukraine. The 15 members UN Security Council met on Thursday at the request of Russia on Western arms supplies to Ukraine. North Korea flexed its military muscle with the test of a new solid-fuel intercontinental ballistic missile dubbed Hwasong-19 on Friday amid international uproar over its troops deployed to aid Russia in Ukraine. The launch on Thursday flew higher than any previous North Korean missile, according to the North, as well as militaries in South Korea and Japan that tracked its flight deep into space before it splashed down in the ocean between Japan and Russia. While questions remain over North Korea's ability to guide such a missile and protect a nuclear warhead as it re-enters the atmosphere, the Hwasong-19, like North Korea's other latest ICBMs, demonstrated the range to strike nearly anywhere in the United States. The missile launched just days before next week's U.S. presidential election drew swift condemnation from Washington and its allies in South Korea, Japan, and Europe, as well as the United Nations Secretary General. Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky blasted what he called his allies with zero response to Russia's deployment of North Korean troops for the war in Ukraine, which has also sparked worries that Moscow could provide sensitive military technology to Pyongyang in return. According to the KCNA report, the missile flew the distance of 622.12 miles for 5,156 seconds before landing in the sea off the east coast of the Korean peninsula. It recorded a maximum peak altitude of 4,776.79 miles. The death toll from devastating flash floods in eastern Spain climbed to 158 on Thursday, with rescue teams still searching for those missing in what could become Europe's worst storm-related disaster in over 5 decades. The tragedy is already Spain's worst flood-related disaster in modern history, and climate change is making such extreme weather events more frequent and destructive. In 2021, at least 185 people died in heavy flooding in Germany. Prior to that, 209 people died in Romania in 1970, and floods in Portugal in 1967 killed nearly 500 people. Rescue teams on Thursday discovered the bodies of 8 people, including a local policeman who had been trapped in a garage on the outskirts of the city of Valencia. That is all for the moment. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.